Hey Olivia, how's your week going?
Hi, Tom. It's been busy, but good. I had 3 meetings and way too many emails.
Sounds like a real business week. Perfect for today's topic.
Exactly. Today we're starting our series on business English. If you work in an office, have clients, or just want to sound more professional, this is for you.
We'll help you speak clearly, write emails, and feel more confident at work.
Let's get started.
Chapter 1. What is business English and why you need it? So, Olivia, let's start with the big question. What is business English?
Good question. Business English is the type of English we use at work. It's more formal than everyday English, and it's often used in emails, meetings, phone calls, and presentations.
Right. It's not just about big words or difficult grammar. It's about using the right tone and style to sound clear, polite, and professional.
Exactly. For example, in daily life, you might say, I want this now. But in business English, you'd say, would it be possible to receive this today?
Much more polite, and that kind of language helps build good relationships at work with coworkers, clients, and managers.
Also, business English includes useful vocabulary and phrases that are common in office life. Things like follow up, deadline, as soon as possible, or let's schedule a meeting.
It also includes different skills, like writing emails, joining meetings, giving feedback, or negotiating with partners.
And the best part? You don't need to be perfect. Even basic business English can help you sound more professional and confident.
Let me ask you, Olivia, when did you first feel you needed business English?
Great question. I remember my first office job. I could speak English well, but I didn't know how to write formal emails. I felt nervous and unprofessional.
I had the same feeling. I was good at speaking with friends, but when I had to say, please find attached, or looking forward to your reply, I was lost.
That's why this topic is so important. Many learners study general English, but they never learn how to speak at work.
Yes, and today, English is the global language of business. Even if your company is in Korea, Brazil, or Germany, you probably use English with international partners.
Exactly. And if you want better jobs, more opportunities, or promotions, strong business English can really help.
Let's make it simple. Business English equals clear plus polite plus professional. That's the goal.
So, in this series, we'll teach you how to write better emails, speak in meetings, handle phone calls, and more.
And we'll keep everything at the B1 to B2 level. You don't need perfect grammar, just useful expressions and confidence.
Before we close, let's give a few easy examples of business English versus casual English.
Great idea. Okay, casual. I don't agree. Business. I see your point, but I have a different opinion.
Casual, send me the file. Business, could you please send me the file when you have a chance?
Casual. What? Business. Sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Big difference, right? Same message, but more polite and professional.
All right, that's it for Chapter 1. In the next episode, we'll look at 3 important areas: emails, meetings, and small talk.
Can't wait. Those are real situations where business English matters.
Chapter 2. Emails, Meetings, and Small Talk. The Essentials. Welcome back. In this chapter, we'll talk about the top 3 situations where you need business English the most: emails, meetings, and small talk.
Let's start with emails. We write emails every day at work, so learning polite and professional phrases is very important.
Right. For example, instead of saying hi, you can start with Dear Mr. Kim or Dear Team. And to end the email, say best regards or sincerely, not bye.
Also, business English emails use clear and simple sentences, like, I'm writing to ask about, or just to confirm our meeting on Friday at 10 a.m.
Now let's talk about meetings. In meetings, you often need to share your opinion or respond to others.
A useful phrase is, I'd like to add something here, when you want to join the conversation politely. You can also say, I agree with you, or I see your point, but I think.
Meetings are not just about speaking. Listening is also important. If you don't understand something, say, could you repeat that, please? Or, sorry, I didn't catch that.
Finally, let's talk about small talk. It may feel simple, but it's very important for building relationships at work.
Absolutely. In many cultures, people start meetings with small talk. A common one is, how was your weekend? Or, nice weather today, isn't it?
If someone is traveling, you can ask, how was your trip? Or, was the hotel okay? It shows interest and makes the conversation friendly.
Let's review a few key expressions from today. Just to confirm, I'd like to add something here. How was your weekend?
Simple, clear, and polite. That's the key to great business English in real situations.
Chapter 3. Polite and Professional. Speak with confidence. Now that we've talked about emails, meetings, and small talk, let's move on to something just as important: how to sound polite and professional.
Yes, in business, how you say something can change everything. Even a good idea can sound rude if the tone is wrong.
For example, if you say, I need this now, it sounds too strong. But if you say, would it be possible to have this today? It sounds much nicer.
Another one. Instead of saying, you're wrong, you could say, that's an interesting point, but I see it differently. It's softer and shows respect.
Using polite language helps people listen to you. It shows that you're not just confident, but also kind and professional.
Here are some phrases you can start using. Would you mind? Could you please? I'd appreciate it if.
And when you need to give feedback or disagree, try saying, maybe we could try another way. What if we did this instead? Have you considered?
Tone of voice also matters. Even if your words are polite, your voice should sound calm and friendly. Don't rush. Smile if you're on a video call. It changes how your voice sounds too.
Let's quickly review what we've learned so far. Use soft phrases like, could you? Would it be possible? Avoid direct or emotional language. Keep your tone friendly and clear.
And remember, polite doesn't mean weak. It means professional. People trust and respect polite speakers more.
Exactly. Being polite gives you power because it builds better relationships with coworkers, managers, and clients.
All right, now let's keep going. In the final chapter, we'll show you how to turn business English into a daily habit so you can keep improving every day.
Chapter 4. Make it a habit. How to learn business English every day. Now that we've covered key skills in business English, let's talk about how to keep improving. The secret is simple. Make it a habit.
Right. You don't need to study for 3 hours a day. Even 10 to 15 minutes of focused practice can help you grow fast if you do it consistently.
One good habit is writing short emails in English every day. Try replying to one coworker in English or write a simple email to yourself just for practice.
You can also listen to a short business podcast like this one and repeat the phrases out loud. Shadowing helps your speaking and pronunciation.
Reading is helpful too. Try reading one article from a business news website each day. Choose topics you like: tech, fashion, travel, or global markets.
Another great habit: make your own vocabulary list. Every time you learn a new phrase like follow up or as soon as possible, write it down and review it.
And don't forget speaking. You can talk to yourself. Yes, really. Say your plans in English or explain your tasks out loud as if you're in a meeting.
The important thing is to build small routines. For example, morning, read one email in English; lunch, watch a 5-minute video; evening, write 3 sentences in a journal.
That's totally doable. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. It's better to study 15 minutes every day than 2 hours once a week.
Let's also mention some helpful resources. You can try business newsletters, LinkedIn articles, YouTube business channels, or even AI tools that check grammar.
Great tip. And if you work in a company, ask your coworkers to practice English with you once a week. Just a 10-minute chat can make a big difference.
Before we finish, let's remember, improving your business English is not about doing more. It's about doing it often.
Exactly. Just like going to the gym, small actions done daily lead to big results over time.
So here's your challenge. Start one small habit today and keep it going for 7 days. You'll feel the change. You've made it to the end of our 4-part Business English series. Thanks for learning with us.
We hope you feel more confident and ready to grow in your work and your English. Until next time, stay professional, stay curious, and keep speaking English.